All right, guys. Big week coming in. Namo hasn't really moved since Friday because we didn't do much. We open and close at the same spot, right? So this is still loaded. I'm really hoping we don't gap up and go on Tuesday because I do think that I want to load this. Now, I'm approaching this week a little bit different in the sense that I think we are wanting to break out, right? We're wanting to break out. However, I think it's going to be a unconventional catalyst, and I will speak about that. But I wouldn't really call this a breakout yet. So even though we followed the sports calendar all the way up here, that's the collar, the JPM collar. Everything is kind of extended. However, last week we added this to our thing, and this price action indicator is at its midline, meaning just like the Namo that I showed you, we can go plenty higher, right? And we've seen that before. Now, a lot of people, remember, a lot of people are saying, well, the VIX is low. Now, somebody might think this shows volatility, or like me, I think this is premium prices. So we are in actuality coming down here to our sweet spot where we might be trying to play the 40s, 20s and 10s again. Okay, officially when we're here, here's where I kind of count it. So you have the trend line coming down. We got big expiration this week. We got OPEX. Okay, so market there's probably a lot of people shorting it, and that's great. And there's nothing wrong with viewing it that way. However, you see these spots here? That's 3 now, right? 3 times, maybe you could even count 4 that we've come up here. We still haven't ripped. So if we look at where the largest sweeps are, they're at all the spots we've taken, right? And everybody's waiting, and nobody can really figure out what we are waiting for. And I think that I know, and I think we need to go back all the way to 2022 actually, and we're gonna do that. All right, so bear with me for a second and I will show you. We are gonna go back to early 2022. Where are we? Jeez, man. 2022. Here we go. All right. This is where Russia invaded Ukraine. And from that happening, we dropped a really nice amount and then just squeezed out of there. This is also what followed was, you know, when we started making this huge cup, was coined the Putin inflation. There's the cup, handle, here we are, right? So I posted in the chat that the United States is supposed to meet Russia and Ukraine in Saudi Arabia. That is what you need to watch. That is the biggest catalyst, in my opinion. Reason being, if you can free up those two countries, and I think that is what Trump is alluding at also. And it's not just about government spending. It's all about getting that peace deal done. Unlike, you know, Gaza, that region doesn't export anything right there currently. I know, don't come at me with all your gas pipelines and all of that, but like, we're talking current. If you can get European grains and Russian energy to flow, it's gonna have a huge impact. And besides that, a peace deal sends us over the JPM collar plenty. So brings me back to my monthly high being 6,200. We got 2 weeks left. Can we do it? Well, again, on Tuesday I'll give you my weekly range, so you'll have to jump on for that. But don't write out off a huge candle here. Now, with that said, check this out. Here's ES. See, ES did not make an all-time high, and ES is rocking a inside monthly candle. Okay? So we can still go here, unlike all the seasonal charts. And what is this? That is a bull flag. So I know we wanted and we followed the sports calendar, and it's been great. And I'm not saying we don't get a dip here, right? But this would just be bull flag continuation here. We're right here right now, right? So this would just be a bull flag continuation and then going crazy. So can we get dips? Yes. Will they buy the dips? Absolutely. I think they will, and I will do that myself as well. Next thing I wanna, we played MSTR on Friday. Now, I saw a comment by David Sachs saying big cryptocurrency news coming up. So, you can pull up any chart and you won't see shit like this. What is that? I don't know, but it smells like somebody's cooking something, right? It smells like we lost this wedge, but we didn't sell. We just been cooking here. So, could this be a week where you grab MSTR? I mean, you saw how it was acting compared to Coinbase on Friday. Now let me make it so you got inside weekly. I'll make it even better for you. Oh, we got Bro Dog in El Salvador. What the fuck is he doing in El Salvador? Showed you guys that on Friday. So you got this going on. Nobody said a peep about crypto for a while, right? When have you seen this? I can't remember ever seeing 3 inside monthly candles. And what I'm going to do is come Tuesday, I'm gonna buy some in the money off open in case this breaks out. Why? Because this can go absolutely fucking insane. Like, probably the best trade I've taken in a while. Will I play it again? Yes, I will. So for those of you who didn't catch it, let me show you. We loaded meta calls right here. Trashman came by, setup was perfect, we took them. We rode, held them too, scaled out all the way, got out of here, played those 740s. Now, besides MSTR, well, first of all, let's see, meta, huge green flow. That's not what I want to show you guys. I posted about this, so let me just find it. Here we go. We'll get the SPY. I just wanna again showcase this. I don't know if this, first of all, somebody's in pretty heavy for that strike. You see? Okay, great. I'm just pointing out where this is going to go. I'll talk more about it. I just want to show you guys something. All right, we got over this. Fantastic. Now let's go to next week. Boom, there he is. He's sitting right there. So if we can replicate this trade, either Wednesday, Thursday, something, we might have to start easing into it. That was just, we'd waited and waited and waited. We might have to wait till Thursday for the trash guy. This is another play this week, guys. This Meta. Why is Meta? Okay, first of all, ARM building chips for Meta. What is Meta building up to? Well, we got the news on Friday, didn't we? They are gonna get into humanoid robots. Again, it's not just AI, it's replacing everything and everyone with tech so that you can live at the farm, not be the farmer, but be the sheep in the field. This is why you should be trading. It is vital that you understand this. Okay? So when people are, grasping and scratching their head, wondering, or saying, oh, Warren Buffett sold all his SPY. Okay, first of all, it was 0.1, okay? Second of all, he's 94 years old. Is he the GOAT? Yes. Can we crash? Absolutely. Will we? Yes. However, AI, these chips, and now the new carrot, humanoid robots, that's how they're gonna send Tesla. It's not gonna be because of cars, okay? So, end of the day, we saw SPY start getting dark pool. We got a bunch of ghost candles here and there and everything. I'm almost wondering if it's just internal rotation, as you see here. A lot of buying and selling, going nowhere. A lot of buying and selling, going nowhere, okay? Literally nowhere. But the difference was that so I'm hoping we don't get a huge gap up. If we do, that's fine. I will buy that gap fill. It'll come. This market wants to rip, in my opinion, very much so. Even though you have this dip here, and usually seasonality, everybody knows about this seasonality. My argument at this point is we haven't done this rippy. We've just gone sideways, but it's been volatile sideways. So, do you see what I mean? Let's zoom out here. Let's go to where we are. Oh my goodness. Like we haven't gone anywhere since the election, really. Sure, we're up here at this line. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay. But you can't really, in my opinion, overlay these, right? Okay, that's the Russell. We don't want to see the Russell. I mean, it has worked, but at the same time, let's just use this. Where does January start? Oh my goodness. Hold on. It's we just did this pattern, right? We're holding here. We didn't really go anywhere. This dip was already in December, right? So that's not that. So you can almost count this just as backfilling. So essentially, what have we done? Well, it's staring you right in the face. We put in the mother of all volume shelves. So anybody at this point who's saying stock market crash just because, we're at the upper Bollinger, the most you're gonna get is 576 short term, which would be a significant crash. Fact is, it'll get bought up. I just don't see it. See all these terrifying tariff news we've gotten, and we still don't know about China and European Union and all this. Sure, that can happen, but the biggest thing is this peace deal. And today you have Zelensky saying, "Oh my God, we need a NATO without the US," because he needs his money from somewhere. So, draw these in on the daily, use that. Okay, you got that trend line, you got that trend line, and this green line is gonna be everything. So, obviously, off the back, you see, oh, maybe we're not gonna. All you need is one ripper day, and this Bollinger turns up here. And then we see it. We obviously need more Bollinger room. What's the only thing that sends us up here? A peace deal. Okay, I don't see anything else. So now, Nvidia. We played this really nice. You got this. Now it's breaking up. It'll probably keep chugging, right? It'll keep chugging to 140, 142 probably. Then everybody's going to be talking about that gap fill. We got earnings coming up, not this week, but the week after that. And it'll be huge. It'll be absolutely huge. I'm going to be playing it a lot. Call side, of course. Let's see what else. We were in... Dude, this would have been one to catch, right? This would have been one to catch. I saw that I was in this because I saw some good stuff on it coming. It's also flagging on the daily, wants to go. I saw a hedge fund had added like 30,000 shares, so I'll probably be playing this. Okay. I had another Baidu, because they have earnings. I felt like they kind of lagged the China move. We called that breakout this week. Let's see if it gets going. One that we haven't looked at in a long time is this, and check out this chart. I mean, the same type of dealio. This is just ready to squeeze. It tried. You kind of have to go, I guess, to the weekly to see it. That Bollinger Band is there. This is getting. I mean, look at this chart. Look at this. What? Definitely putting this on the watch list here again, guys. Speaking of, I know that Mr. Jensen has hated on Quantum, but as we know, March 14th, NVIDIA had their Quantum conference, and there's no freaking way Qubits doesn't run and close this gap on it. Okay, it's only down because of his comments, because he wants to be the Quantum guy. Okay, so there's a few new ones. This and Meta are my main trades this week. I'll obviously mess with SPY. Not at all a bad idea to put an alert here and then short this back down to here. Microsoft. Now somebody, I don't know what's gonna happen and why, but somebody clearly keeps buying in this area. So keeping this on. Still nothing on TikTok, but same with Oracle. Something's cooking. I don't know what, otherwise these guys wouldn't be up here. And usually when somebody's cooking something, something's cooking. We still don't know why Elon shared Apple, and just starting to I'm looking at this and I'm looking at this, and yeah, no. And if you're looking at the Bollinger, yeah, sure, but it also did that here, and then just needs a little bit and it'll start going. So there is a possibility of a ripper here, and if it presents itself, we're gonna be there. Tesla, a lot can be said of the man with 13 kids that we know of. I think that at some point, the more he defunds, the more the tide will turn. We had great Tesla scalps this week. Just pointing that out right there. And also, this MACD is getting really oversold, and this has its top Bollinger Band up there. So on that buy signal, I'm gonna be in. So I'm gonna be playing Meta, MSTR, and Tesla, and SPY pretty much. Now SPY is interesting. Obviously QQQ will go more, but I'm more comfortable playing SPY because I kind of know. Obviously, if banks are just selling, I will play QQQ. Just an interesting fact again. Return to the midline here. When's the last time JPM returned to its midline? Here we were here, right? Post-election, only stock that has its Trump gap open. This thing is absolutely on crack. at any point in time this can sell, but it's almost like they pump this to be able to pay for possible JPM collar break. Okay, Coinbase, sure. MSTR is more exciting to trade. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm probably gonna stick with MSTR. I kind of have a better feel for it. What else? Let's take a look at SPY here, just like we did on Meta, before we heat up the calendar. So, Friday, held down by all those puts, didn't want to go anywhere. I'm just pointing out that the 600 guy keeps selling and the 610 guy keeps buying. These are different dark pool chains, right, or whales. But these guys keep selling and these guys keep buying. So let's just go through this, right? Monday or Tuesday, what do we got? Tuesday, we want to hold 605, and we're probably just gonna chop in this range. But let's just mark 605 as like buy a bunch of shit if you can get it. Oh, we already have that FOMC level protected there. I'm gonna put an alert right here. I think that would be more, in line. All right, let's check Wednesday. Now this is interesting. Wednesday, FOMC minutes, huge. The biggest freaking GEX is 619. Okay, very important to remember. FOMC got bought up, right? Or maybe that was FOMC. Yeah, that one was FOMC. This is the FOMC reaction. That looks like a major low. I wouldn't be surprised if we come and backtest that area and then go. But for some reason, Wednesday has that GEX under 610. If you haven't secured it by then, 595. 595. Ooh, that is another FOMC level. You got 3 FOMCs here. All right. Not saying on Wednesday all the bears aren't rejoicing, but if we're down here, I'm fucking buying it. Okay. Where are you? Come on. There we go. All right. That was Wednesday. Let's check Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, biggest day GEX 613. Almost like we're up here. Okay. And finally, Friday. Looks pretty insane, if you ask me. Why? I don't know, but it looks like we're gonna get some moves next week. You got repel all the way to 620, 615, big pull at 617, big pull at 695. Next week might be absolutely bonkers, guys. So wear a cup, don't fall in love with the position. If you feel like you missed it, you probably didn't, because there's gonna be plenty of chances. It's always fun to hold on to runners, but if you catch some good positions, cash it, okay? Now, let's check the calendar here to wrap everything up in a nice bow tie. Monday we're closed. We got Fed speakers out. We have Bank of Japan. These guys are gonna cut. All right. Canadian inflation, blah, blah, blah. Michigan consumer sentiment was a big move. Does New York manufacturing index do the same? We'll see. We've got Dali bar. Seems like we have a lot of Fed speakers back. All right, the big one obviously is FOMC minutes. I think that the market, unlike that time, has, with the shit data we've been getting, it's eaten up a lot. And I do think Trump has again said from going from interest rates down to interest rates are fine, here back to interest rates down. So, and if you really squint and look at the PPI, I guess it was better, right? Thursday jobs numbers, Goolsby, a lot of Fed speakers, Musalem, bar, Japanese inflation, could be a tape bomb, and Friday existing home sales. So nothing huge until PCE, okay, but we do have OPEX. So if I remember correct, the last few OPEXs have been pretty decent to trade. But I've given you my main watches. Anything pops up on my end, I will let you guys know, and we'll take it from there. God bless, and I'll see you Tuesday.
Liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis. Mission until resupply and research. International Space Station. An open journey from the International Space Station. Almost 2 miles in altitude, almost 6 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center already, traveling 500 miles an hour.